Hi, beautiful one. It's Jeanette Anakini Jin, certified regenerative detoxification specialist, alkaline health coach, and clinical iridologist, coming to you from Healthy Planet in Markham today. This is episode 4 in my series, Alkalize to Detox and Regenerate. I'm so happy that you're here with me. I just want to say that the views expressed in this video are not necessarily the views of this health food store. So I want you to know that detoxification is not an event. Some of you might have heard me say this in my previous series, How to Move Your Lymph System. We need to acknowledge that we're constantly accumulating waste. So this organism, this temple, this beautiful vessel is constantly exposed to acids and toxins and also creates its own metabolic waste and acids. So why are we just going on a short detox? I'm going to go on 4 days of juice or 10 days of fruit. That's wonderful. Please do that. I definitely encourage those really intense deep dives, and if you need a coach, please reach out. I can help you along the way. I make customized programs for my clients and support you where you're at in your journey. And so we need to realize that we're constantly accumulating, so we need to constantly be purifying. We need to find a bit more balance when it comes to detoxification and just focusing on this process of purification that I was describing in my previous episode. And in today's video, I want to focus on the first step. So basically breaking through the impurities using herbal tea, and the herbal tea of choice that they do carry here at Healthy Planet, and you can usually find it on Amazon. And yeah, it doesn't matter where in the world you are, you should be able to source this beautiful tea that originates from Germany. The Leeson family actually developed this tea. They dedicated their lives to researching herbs and what specific elements and minerals the herbs contained and what kind of ability they had to break through all the different types of deposits, because the body uses all kinds of minerals. If you watched a little bit of this series already, you'll know that we use calcium, different minerals to neutralize acids. And that's a safety mechanism to protect the tissues, organs, and glands from the acids that are very hot in chemistry, very corrosive, very damaging. So that's a safety mechanism by the body to support us, yet we tend to get a lot of deposits. We tend to get kidney stones. One of the friends I made recently, she's getting stones around this area, and she's already had her thyroid removed. So this is, supposed to be a big part of her journey, this alkalizing, and purifying. And basically, if you're suffering from anything, if you have fibroids, you have cysts, polyps, that's what these impurities are that the body developed to protect itself. So go back and watch my previous videos in this series if you're not too familiar with what I mean by that. Yeah, the herbs really, really support us. So if you need a sample of the 7x7, you're in the Toronto area, perhaps we can meet up one day. I'd love to help you out and get you a little tea bag to try. It's got a really pleasant taste. The cool thing about this tea is it's just really beautiful in flavor. It's because we only steep it for 2 to 3 minutes. We don't get the tannins that most herbs have released. We actually get rid of the tea bag. We yield 2 cups with each tea bag, and then we throw the tea bag away. We don't reuse because the tannins are tannic acids, and this is actually meant to be 8 to 8.5 pH, which means that it acts as a transport system of the acids and toxins out of your body, as well as having the ability, like I mentioned, due to all of those elements that the Leeson family from Germany from the 1920s developed, after a lifetime of dedicating their lives to this research. So this is designed to bust through all the different kinds of impurities in the body, helping you to naturally free yourself from a lot of issues, So another thing that I really, really love about the tea is you can actually chill it, cool it, and just drink it like that, or use it in any recipes. You can use it with half apple cider, so 1-to-1 ratio apple cider, not the vinegar, like the juice, the good tasting sweet one, and half of the 7x7, and have that as a nice cocktail, like a mocktail, you know. Or you can use it if you're still consuming coffee or black tea. These are highly acidifying. You know, coffee has a pH of 1.2. It can dissolve a nail. It's so acidic. This is very, very harmful. The woman I spoke to with the thyroid, you know, she loves her coffee. I'm from Italian background, had a lot of health issues, a lot of parathyroid issues myself, and thyroid, you know, the colder the person, the weaker the thyroid. So we need to get on the herbs for this, and really understand that this is, you know, these acid forming beverages, like, use the tea as a mix in your coffee, and you know, you maybe use a French press with it, or just use it as your water for your coffee, and that will hopefully help to balance out some of that acidity, you know, until you're ready to maybe find something to replace the coffee or tea with, so that you won't have that acid coming in every single day, you know. So the other thing is the herbs really support moving the bowels. So if there's a block in the colon, then I tend to feel less connected to source energy. I tend to receive less guidance in my day-to-day. Also, I can get quite emotional. The herbs really help to move that blockage that causes, like, you know, the emotions and kind of like a feeling of being stuck. So if you're ever going through anything with the emotional, mental body, try to drink some nice 7x7 tea. And I'm also non-biased, like, you know, I'm not an affiliate or anything with this company. I just really believe in the product, and have had received amazing trainings with the founder. So P. Gensura actually carried over the Leeson recipe and has made it quite popular worldwide. So that's amazing, because he worked with his clients and he realized what they needed, and that the tea would be something, you know, you could add in if you're still consuming, you know, dead animals and their milks or something. The herbs are a great way to try to counteract that acidity. And if you're still polluting the body in any way, you know, you're like me, you live in a big city, definitely want to get on the herbs, okay? So I'm like a kid in a candy store when it comes to herbs. I really believe that they're put here for us to heal. And if you have any questions, you know, maybe you want to even bring in some herbal tinctures to support with the cleansing, the purification, and the strengthening, reach out anytime. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Jin, Jin, at thehealingjunction.ca is my email. And yeah, I'm so grateful. Like, this series has been really fulfilling for me, and I'm getting some good feedback. So I'm going to keep going. If you want to support me in any way, you can always also send a PayPal donation to that same email I mentioned. That would be so appreciated. And or just share and like these videos. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I covered most of everything. Just that, yeah, I guess the main point is that the 7x7 tea has 49 organic herbs, and it acts as a transport system of acids and toxins out of the body. It's super gentle. I believe that the more built up the body is, the more gentle the purification should be. So I look forward to seeing you again soon, and I hope you're having a really great day. Lots of love.